Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chris's Collection. Today we are playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is a really funny story. This is a great game, by the way, but this is a really funny story behind behind this game. So there was a period where I wasn't really like a huge gamer or anything like that. I was kind of like a chill gamer, if you would. Um, and um, and I didn't really play a lot of games. Or I wasn't really like how I am now, where I'm checking, different places and seeing, oh my god, when are they gonna update and do the next, new store, like whatever. I'm not. God, I'm making no sense. Sorry, I'm trying to like read this and talk, and it's hard. Basically, I wasn't a hardcore gamer, is what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't really scour the message boards and read about stuff or anything like that. I was just like, oh man, cool, video game, and I would play it. And so there was like a point where I was just like hanging around. My wife was my girlfriend at that point, and we yeah, give me this shit. Oh, then give me this. What? All right, then give me this. What? You have gained new feats. You must. Oh, okay. There we go. My name. Yes. Lyra. That's a pretty name. So anyway, so I was hanging out. We were just hanging out, man, like watching movies and whatever, and I was on the internet. Nothing has changed. And I was on the internet and I was like reading just stuff, and I stumbled across this game called Knights of the Old Republic. I went to their website and I was reading about it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I read that there's like 2 games, and people were saying, like, literally there's a blurb on the site that said, better the story than the prequels. And I'm like, really? I'm like, what an odd thing to promote. And so I was like, cool, man, I love Star Wars. So I
hurry up.
Okay.
Bastel is the command. One of our primary.
So I was like, oh, cool, awesome, I love Star Wars. And I told my wife, my girlfriend at the time, I said, hey man, let's go and buy this game. And she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, fuck it, man, let's just go buy this Star Wars game. I'm gonna buy both. And she's like, well, why don't you buy one, and then if you like it, you buy the other. And I'm like, pish posh, fuck this shit, I'm gonna just buy them. That's exactly what I did. So I went and I I bought a fucking I just went and bought it. I was like, oh hey, can I have I would like this Xbox, please, this Xbox game, please. And they're like, sure. But no, I went to GameStop, and it was right by my house, and I remember this there's a woman working there, and she was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll get it. And then like she's like, which ones do you want again? I'm like, Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2. And she had a fresh copy of Knights of the Old Republic 2, and she did not have a fresh copy of
You always control the leader of the party.
what? Oh, okay. But they didn't have like another copy, so she had to like climb this very like spooky looking ladder to like get like the game. It was like a really crappy ladder to like climb up this thing and grab it. And I was like, oh, thank you. And she almost fell, and I felt really bad for her. And then like afterwards, she's like, oh, there is another fucking there's another game. And I'm like, I'll just take that one, it's okay. Like, don't worry, it's fine. It's all good. And,
Target the door. Use the directional.
okay. What? Target the door. Maybe you should move out of my effing way. What? Wait, how do I open the door? Can you do it? Yeah, security. But yeah, she gave me my copy, and I was like, thank you! And I made my way back home, and I was like, sweet, I have this new video game to play. And it was... my sister lent me her Xbox. She was like, oh yeah, dude, you could have it in the room, but I want it back once you're done playing this game. I'm like, absolutely. And I started playing it, and I loved it. I thought it was a really fucking excellent game. I still think it's a great game. I would love for something like this to happen again. You know, I'd love BioWare to make another Star Wars game that would be canon, I guess. Not necessarily in the Old Republic, though. That would be cool, too. I'm all for that. And yeah, it was just fun. It was so cool. It was such a fun game to play from a different era, and the twist at the end, holy fuck, man! I don't want to spoil it in case you guys haven't played this game, but it was a really fucking cool twist, and it was epic, and it was fun. It was just a really good game. But yeah, it was. I have a really fond memory of doing that with my wife. Just we did something so spontaneous, and I don't really do stuff like that anymore. I don't really like say, hey, let's go on an adventure and drive over to GameStop and just buy this game I just read about. Just because like life doesn't permit that anymore. It's a lot more difficult now. Just because you know we have a son, and I've gotten lazier. But yeah, just that will, aside from the game being badass, that's just something I really held true, that I was like, oh, that's so cool that we did that and we had such a fun time. I think I'm about to die. Yeah, med pack myself. There we go. But yeah, it was really cool. I want to keep playing this. This is so fun, but I gotta stop. But yeah, that was the story. You know, it was just an impromptu purchase, and we had like a little adventure to go and get it. And I have a lot of great memories. It was really fun. But alright, guys, thank you for watching. We'll be back next week with oh man, the last game of 2019 of Chris's collection. Oh my god. Alright guys, I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.